Like I said, if you're going through hell, why would you stop in hell? You don't stop in hell. You keep going. You keep fighting. You keep pushing. Period. Like, jeez. That's my freak out face, man. That's how you know I'm getting serious. I'm getting really amped up about this, you guys. So just, whew. No, so I just really wanted to talk on this topic. I know I've been wanting to talk on it for the longest, but I just never felt like I was ready. But now I feel like is the time. I feel like I'm ready now. Hey everybody, what's up? You already know, same person as always. But no, so I just really wanted to talk on this topic. I know I've been wanting to talk on it for the longest, but I just never felt like I was ready. But now I feel like is the time. I feel like I'm ready now. So let's go ahead and let's talk about post-traumatic growth, okay? It's like you already know PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, and everything, how going through some like adversity or experiencing something traumatizing, traumatic and whatnot, how it can like, it can have a negative effect on your mind. You can have flashbacks, like, depend on the severity of the situation, like, it can like really just mess you up mentally and everything. Just know, in that same fact, like with all that being said, just how you can go through a traumatic situation and you come out like how, like, that's how evil villains are made, honestly. They go through certain things in life, like, what's his name? Like the bronze kneecap from Fairly Odd Parents. The bronze kneecap was mad that he had ruptured his knee or whatever playing against the Crimson Chin. He tripped over the Crimson Chin's knee and got mad and became this whole evil villain trying to like go out here, defeat the Crimson Chin and everything, and everybody needs to have like this bronze and like stuff and blah blah. No, okay? You can do that. Or you could be like Batman, like I said in one of my previous videos. And in one of those resilience in the face of multiple sclerosis discussion videos that I did, how I said like you can have post-traumatic growth. You go through something really traumatizing, but you come out good. Like, instead of coming out the bad guy, you could be Batman. You feel me? Like, I'm like, and it's like, I hate to bring this up because Batman's situation was really traumatizing, but it's perfect as an example. Like, Batman, like, witnessed his parents being murdered in a back alley, like, leaving the movie theater, right? Something like that, right? You feel me? Like, he took that instead of him becoming an evil villain, like the bronze kneecap, or he could have, like, teamed up with the Joker, the Penguin, like all of that, you feel me? Like, no, he didn't. He became a superhero. Like, he experienced that he experienced a crime that resulted in death of a family member, and now he fights crime, and he, like, stops, like, people from dying and, like, stuff getting blown up and everything and whatnot, you feel me? So, like, but then again, like, with me knowing that there's always that possibility at the end of every situation, that's why I'm just so big on, like, everything happens for a reason, okay? Everything happens for a reason. Do I need to, like, let me shout it to the Neverlands? Like, everything happens for a reason. But no, seriously, you guys, like, everything happens for a reason, like, you just gotta keep trying, you feel me? Not necessarily trying with that same situation, because that's the thing. They say that a person is insane and crazy if they try the same thing over and over again, expecting this, different results. You feel me? You really just gotta keep trying just so you can see how good things can actually get. You feel me? Like I keep saying, I keep bringing up the Steve Harvey quote. If you really feel like you're going through hell, why would you stop in hell? Don't stop in hell. You keep going. You keep fighting. You got to see the end. You got to make it out of hell. Period. Okay? And it's like, just like once you make it out, like, or even along the way, like, why not just try and help? Like, you can help, or even you don't have to help, but just like, don't become this negative person who just, I got cheated on, so I'm not gonna be in love. Like, next person who has my attention, I'm gonna cheat on them. I'm gonna be doing this and that and the third and blah, 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 blah. This, no. It's like, dang, I got cheated on. Okay, well, just next time around, I'm gonna be more careful. I'm gonna pay more attention to the red flags, and I just, at that point, you just know how to handle that situation or a similar situation differently. And maybe at that point, once you handle it differently, maybe you can, if you're back in that situation or you're still dealing with that situation, handling it differently can definitely change your outcome. You never know until you try. That's a quote. I'll probably put a meme up right here that says it. But you never know until you try, you guys. You really have to try. But, like, honestly, truly, like, because that's the thing. Like, this is, like, post-traumatic growth is literally, like, the essence of me. That's what my aura is or whatever. Like, that's me. That's the energy and the vibes that I give off. It's like, I know what I had to go through, so I don't want you to have to go through that. It's like, I just want change. And it's like, I know that I have to be the change that I want to see. It starts with you first. You want to see change happen, you have to start. It's like the snowball effect. Like, you do it, then other people see you doing it, and they see you doing good at it. So then they get interested and intrigued, and see you doing positive things, you doing good, you're happy, you're living life, and they sit back. Jeez. Like, how could you be so dang on happy? And it's like, you live with MS. You have MS. You're a single mother. Like, what? How can you do that? Just enjoy the small things, the little things in life that you can. Every dub is a dub. Every win is a win, Like, whether how big or how small it is, like... Like, if I get a full refund on my DoorDash order because they forgot my smoothie from Tropical Smoothie, like, that's a small dub. Like, okay, cool, I can order more Tropical Smoothie. What? I look at the smaller things. That's why I do this YouTube stuff. That's why I'm here talking to you now. Because I just want to see, like, everybody doing good. Like I keep saying, I want everybody to be at their best. No matter how, like, bad your sickness, your illness has debilitated you or anything, like, if you're still living and breathing, like, I just feel like at that point you just have to, like I said, if you're going through hell, why would you stop in hell? You don't stop in hell. You keep going, you keep fighting, you keep pushing, period. Like, jeez. That's my freak out face, man. That's how you know I'm getting serious. I'm getting really amped up about this, you guys. So just, whew. No, it's just the fact, like, I know how hard it was for me to, like, keep it together, to hold myself up, like, to fix myself all together, really, when I was at my lowest. And it's like, now I just strive to make sure that nobody I know, none of my loved ones, or anybody that I just come across, like, on a daily in life, I just want to make sure that they never feel the way that I felt when I was at my lowest. Because that was an intense, like, severe, good grief, I'm tearing up right now. Oh, man. Because, like, no, it was, like, not to get dramatic, but it's been hard. It's been so hard. Like, even, like, before the MS diagnosis and everything, life was not that enjoyable for me. But, like, I kept going, and it's like, you gotta see where I'm at now. Like, I'm here, I'm talking to you. Like I said, just enjoy it. Just keep going. You feel like you're in hell, you keep going, period. So it's the fact that I know that everybody is different. It's really just the fact that I know everybody is different. And I know and I acknowledge how hard it was for me to just leave, like, rock bottom, and just, like, get myself together, for me to, like, start wanting and actually doing better for myself. And, like, instead of just, because honestly, it got to a point where I was just laying around, like, sad all the time. I was feeling broken, like, especially once I got my MS diagnosis. I was like, I'm just broken altogether, like, emotionally, physically, psychologically, I was going through it. I was lonely too at that. I just like ultimately, I was basically just laying around, just ultimately waiting on death to get me. Honestly, like 2019 had hit me with so much like bad breakup, the MS diagnosis, having to quit my job, having to quit school, not knowing if I was gonna go back, like not knowing like if I was gonna be able to like hold stuff or like write legibly and whatnot. Like it was hard. It was really, really hard. And it's the fact that I know how I felt and what all it really took out of me for me to like just pick myself up. Brionn, come on. Come on, Bree, you gotta get it together. Pick yourself up. You gotta do this. You got a baby girl you gotta do this for, you know? And everything. So it's like, and honestly, if I could be 100% honest, like, hold on, take this heart off, put it on my sleeve. I backed myself into a corner, or I made myself feel like I was backed into a corner. Like, I really had to make myself feel like I was backed into a corner, like a fight or flee type thing. Just for me to like, I guess for my motivation to like start doing better for myself, really. Like, I just, and it's like, it's the fact that I can't confidently say that the next person in a similar situation or going through this like similar feelings and whatnot, that they'll be able to do the same, to pick themselves up, to motivate themselves to do better and everything. Like, no, it's just like that. But all of that, I say all of that to say this is why I just feel like post-traumatic growth is really like the end all to end all. Is what I just feel like the world would be such a better place if we had more post-traumatic growth than PTSD. You feel me? Like, we need PTG, not PTSD. Like, no, you gotta rearrange the alphabet at this point. Like, shoot. But no, like, with me, like, feeling, like, with me dealing with death the way I deal with death, with me feeling the way I feel about my friends that I've lost and everything, with me knowing what all that I went through for myself just to get everything back together, get in line and everything, like, that's why I do what I do, why I'm here on YouTube, why I'm trying to talk to you guys, why I do the Brionn and T videos and whatnot. I throw in, like, little, like, jokes and pop-ups and whatnot and everything. Like, I just try my best to like get other people to smile and everything, because I know that that's what I was begging and praying for when I was feeling at my lowest, when I was feeling my saddest. I was just begging for somebody to be there, begging for somebody to like come put a smile on my face, or not even somebody to put a smile on my face, but just for me to have a reason to smile, for me to giggle, anything, any type of happiness. That's what I was looking for. So I figured, like, I just do my little, like, whatever I can do to, like, help. I'll tell my story. If it helps the next person, I have no problem telling my story, you know? Like, that's why I'm so big on trying to get these, like, YouTube interviews and everything going with all these different illnesses and sicknesses and, like, how you handle your treatments and whatnot, blase. Because I just want to set up a platform for people to, like, have somewhere to relate to, or, like, somewhere that they know that they can go, like, a safe place type thing. Or it's like, hey, I know your situation, because your situation is basically almost like my situation. So let me just listen to what you have to say. That's the purpose of my YouTube channel, honestly, truly. But it's like, I just want everybody to get on this whole post-traumatic growth, like, wave. Because post-traumatic growth, or PTG, whatever you want to call it, benefit finding, whatever you want to call it, it's really just, it's a theory that explains this kind of transformation, like, after trauma, you know? Like, if you want to get to the history side of it, I'll go ahead and spit some facts for you. It was developed by psychologists Richard Tedeschi and Lawrence Calhoun in like the mid 1990s or whatever. So it's not that it's some newfound thing that Brionn just thought up of and blah blah blah. Unless you just think I'm that great and I came up with this thing, to just keep thinking that, okay? But no, It's just, but basically, like, PTG, like, basically, like, Wikipedia definition. It holds that people who endure psychological struggle following adversity can often see positive growth afterwards. Like, you can have, like, a new appreciation for life, a newfound, sense of personal strength, and, like, new focus on helping others. Like, hence my YouTube channel. Like, I've always been a big helper person, but it's like, and I think that played a part in my, like, post-traumatic growth, like, developing and whatnot. But no lie, those traumatizing times, though, those bad times, those definitely played a part. Or at least they handled the post-traumatic part. They definitely handled the traumatic part. All the traumatizing times in my life, they definitely handled the traumatic part of the post-traumatic growth system. But no. But I just really feel like if you just like I keep saying, if you keep a good positive outlook on certain things, you'll see the changes in your life. Like, you start noticing the small things, you start appreciating the little things. But yeah, no, you gotta just, like, that's the thing, like, post-traumatic growth is a big mental health thing for real. And it's just like, it really is like, it just as much as post-traumatic stress can change your life, post-traumatic growth can change your life too. Because, like, PTSD, like, you're constantly, like, looking for the things that you have to avoid, all your triggers and whatnot. Like, but yeah, no, like, it's just, like, certain things. So it's like, if like, seeing or hearing, experiencing certain little things can trigger PTSD to go ahead and take off full-fledged, then I think that the same could be done with PTG, post-traumatic growth. Like, if you start just, like, noticing, like, little things that you like, you enjoy, and whatnot. Like, I just feel like sometimes, like, you just gotta, like, enjoy things, or even enjoy the fact that certain things didn't work out. That's a possibility too. You can use that too. Like, man, I don't even want to go. Like, I don't even feel like it. I do not feel like going. And then all of a sudden, you get that call. Hello? You said it's canceled? Just, like, look for the brighter side of things. Like, I hate sounding like a cliche, and that's what I keep trying to avoid right now. But you just gotta look. I gotta be a cliche. You gotta look at the brighter side. You have to look at the brighter side. You want better days? Look at the brighter side. Even if the brighter side is only shining through a tiny little peephole, that's still the brighter side on the other side. But PTG is, people try to say that it's just being resilient, which it kind of is, but it kind of isn't. It's different. It's like twins. It's like they look the same, but they're two different people. Like, basically, like, being resilient. Resiliency is, like, the personal attribute or your personal, like, characteristic or whatever of being able to bounce back on the regular, though, like, with, like, any situation type thing. You know, wow. Like, post-traumatic growth, on the other hand, though, it refers to, like, what can happen when someone who, like, usually doesn't bounce back, they, like, kind of just get soaked up in, like, the event. If you, like, go through all of that, but in the end, you end up finding, like, some sense of personal growth, or, like, anything you want better for yourself and whatnot, then, you know, that's PTG, you know? And, like, that's the thing. I know you're wondering, like, Brionn, oh, my God, how do I know that I, like, well, since you asked, there is a scale, well, not even a scale, but it's, like, certain key points that, like, psychologists and whatnot like to look at when assessing if somebody has had, or is experiencing post-traumatic growth. It's, like, about 5 key points, I want to say, that they look towards. They look for if you have a new appreciation for life or any appreciation for life. They look at your relationships with others, or at least they look to see if you're changing your relationship with others, if you're improving them and whatnot. if you're looking for new possibilities in life, if you're chasing after new possibilities and whatnot, or you just know and acknowledge that there's possibilities in life for everything, you have new personal strength. And also, which is like something I'm starting to get into now, if you have a spiritual change, it's not that I've had a spiritual change. I've been religious. I'm Christian, Baptist, all that, everything, blah, blah, blah. I go to a Koji, Church of God in Christ. Shout out to Calvary Tabernacle, Church of God in Christ in Detroit. What? That's my church family. I love them. They bought all my college stuff for me, so. But no, I still believe in God and everything. Stay as holy as possible. I'm trying to cut down on my cursing and everything. But I am like getting more astrological and everything. Like everybody's like, oh, like I gotta charge my crystals and blah blah blah. No lie. This is my box. I just ordered from Amazon. My healing pyramids. My black tourmaline. Yeah. But yeah, no, cause there we go. It's a lot of stuff I started looking up and looking into, like the law of manifestation, the law of attraction, just everything. Like, I've been having, like, I feel like I've hit all of these points, like appreciation of life. Yes, I don't want to die anymore. Like, I love it. Like, I love, like, how far I've come. Like, I really like my track record and everything. I like that I'm doing this YouTube stuff now, so it's all documented for other people to see. As far as relationship with others, I'm comfortable and happy with cutting off toxic people, toxic friends and whatnot. Like, at this point, like, I'm okay with it. Like, I don't feel like a bad person for doing it, because I know I'm doing it for me, for the betterment of myself, and that it would be detrimental to me if I didn't do it. Like, new possibilities in life. I apply for jobs on the daily. Like, I have 2 jobs right now. I work night shift 7 days a week between 2 different jobs. But it's just the fact of, like, I know that with one job, I already have something branching off from that job. And then I know that I'm growing in the other one, like, just within this one I'm growing. But the other one gives me other opportunities to do other stuff, So it's like, I know at this point the possibilities are endless. Like, my personal strength, you can't tell me that I can't do anything. Honestly, truly, like, that's the thing. Sitting here at this hotel as a front desk agent, as much as I know that I do for this hotel, honestly, truly, I personally feel like I probably could, like, I could definitely, like, be a GM, if not a GM, a front desk manager for sure. I don't know. I already said my spiritual change. I have my, I'm just now starting to get into, like, buying crystals and whatnot. It's really just the fact of, like, I know that some of the minerals inside some of these gemstones and crystals is actually good for your health and whatnot. So I'm just still learning as I go and whatnot. But that's the scale with the 5 key points: appreciation of life, relationships with others, new possibilities in life, personal strength, and spiritual change. Like, once you hit all 5 of those key points, you can definitely say that you've grown from your previous trauma. Like, shoot, but don't let this scale be, like, your, like, whole, like, framework for trying to, like, measure out if you're going through post-traumatic growth, or if you're going through PTSD, or if you just don't know where you're at, you're somewhere lost in between the middle, if you're just living life and whatnot. It's okay to just live life, You don't have to have post-traumatic growth after every single situation. I'm not saying that, Like, it happens to all of us. Like, everybody has a bad day, everybody has bad times, but everybody's bad day isn't the same way. Everybody's bad time doesn't happen the same way. Like, everything is different, for sure. But, like I said, you feel like you in hell? Why are you stopping? Gotta keep going. Don't stop. Keep going. You need help? Call Brionn. Because I will talk you through it. Hey, listen. Don't stop. Don't stop. Take deep breaths while you're running. Deep breaths. As you step, deep breaths. Just keep running. You gotta go. Just keep going. You almost there. You almost there. Come on. You got it. You got it. I know you got it. You got it. You got it. Woo! You did it. Yay. You made it out your trauma. Yay. Honestly, truly, if anybody hit me up on, like, if anybody reached out to me on Twitter, like, in the comments down below, and they just, like, talk about how they, like, watched the video and they, you know, like, they tried it out, they did this, they did that, they improved their life, they beat depression, anything, they changed their life, they're doing better, just like, yes, like, I love to hear people doing good, doing better, like, what? I love to hear it. You see how happy I am now and nobody's even said anything to me yet. But no, for real, you guys, like, even let's make this a thing. If you're going through something, you don't have to tell your business. I don't want you to, like, put your whole, like, life story, like, on the internet. But if you're going through something, you're going through hard times, like, just let me know how you feel down below. Like, do you feel lonely? Like, you had a breakup or something, you feel lonely, like you feel like you don't have any friends you can run to about this and that and blah, blah, blah. Or you're worried about what's going to happen next with something, like you're getting, like, notes about your bill being past due or eviction notices, blah, blah, blah. Like, don't tell me what the situation is. Just tell me how you feel. Like, just say, Bree, I'm scared. Bree, I'm worried. I'm upset. I'm sad. All of that. Just let me know how you feel down in the comments below, and we can talk about it. But, like, no, for real, you guys, like, because I actually do care. Like, I'm not trying to be nosy. I'm not going to ask you about the situation you're going through and whatnot. I just want to know, like, how do you feel? Are you okay? Like, do you see yourself, like, being okay? Or do you feel like this is the end of it all? Like, I just want to talk to you guys and make sure that everybody is, like, okay and doing good. Because, and it's like, and I feel like nobody really, like, takes me seriously when I say that I have faith. I love you guys. I have so much hope in you, and, like, I actually care so much about you. Like I explained, talking about post-traumatic growth, it's like, I know what it feels like to feel lonely when all you want is just somebody to talk to, somebody for you to just, you know, just to listen to you. So just know I am there for you guys, or I'm trying to be here for you guys. Just reach out to me. You know my social media, you know, just reach out to me on Instagram or anything, at Brionn Renee, as always. It doesn't change. And yeah, you guys, just, I really, really hope that you guys can, like, take something from this and, like, either, like, you know, like, try and make it through. You feel me? Like I said, you got to make it through hell. Don't stop in hell. You got to make it through. Either, like, something. Just, I need you guys to be okay and be safe and be doing good. Brionn wants to see everybody doing good. And that's just bottom line, period. But that's also why I always tell you guys at the end of every single video to stay safe, stay clean, and Brionn loves you. Matter of fact, Brionn loves you. Bye. Let's get it. Yeah, they call them big breezes. Just, like, even, like, if I came to work thirsty, you feel me? Like, if my lift was taking too long, I didn't have nothing to drink while I was at home, or, like, I was eating chips or something, and I didn't drink anything before I stepped out. I didn't grab a bottle of tea or anything to take with me. I'm grateful that I came to work and we have these free waters. I really was about to take a sip from this because I'm getting cotton mouth from talking so much. I'm going to take a sip anyway. I'll just edit this part out. Ooh. Excuse me. Or not even PTSD at that point. It's really like they think they're right there. Present SD, whatever you want to call it. Present TSD, whatever. I don't know. It's still PTSD.